Salvatore Luciano was born in 1897 in Italy. At age 9, his family immigrated to New York, where he became known as a tough street kid. After being busted for shoplifting and drug dealing, his gang of Italian teenagers joined a Jewish street gang led by Meyer Lansky, who continued to be Luciano's right-hand man. The gang became part of a larger gang under the leadership of Joe the Boss Masseria. Luciano was given the nickname Lucky after surviving a nearly fatal attempt on his life. Luciano gained power within the gang by first poisoning Masseria for a rival mob boss, Salvatore Maranzano. When Maranzano set out a hit for Luciano following the death of Masseria, Luciano used hitmen to rid himself of Maranzano, thus gaining control over both gangs. Luciano then worked to organize the gangs, creating separate family-led divisions that were each in control of different areas such as bootlegging, numbers, narcotics, prostitution, waterfront, unions, food markets, garment trade, and anywhere else that would improve the mafia's bottom line. Luciano used this new income to create an image that has become the stereotype for gangsters today. He wore expensive clothing, drove expensive cars, had important friends, and always had a beautiful woman on his arm.
This didn't last long. In 1935, Thomas E. Dewey began to crack down on Luciano and finally caught him for prostitution. Luciano was convicted and sentenced to 30 to 50 years. However, during World War II, the U.S. government had began working to protect the coast of America and was attempting to enlist the smugglers on the streets. Lansky was sent to visit Luciano with a deal. In exchange for his thugs becoming spies for the U.S. government, he would be set free and deported to Italy. Within months of his deportation, Luciano had relocated to Cuba and was making so many return visits to the United States that he was deported again, from both Cuba and the United States. He died of a heart attack in 1961. Luciano is known today as one of the most famous and influential crime lords of the United States. He organized the mafia into the way it is run today, legitimate business front with illegal activity going on within. In different circumstances, he might have been a completely legitimate, upfront businessman. Even Luciano himself expressed this.
We did that too. I do it legal. I learned too late that you need just as good a brain to make a crooked million as an honest million. These days you apply for a license to steal from the public. If I had time again, I'd make sure I got that license first.